water before we get into our next topic, which should be a good one. Or all topics are good, right? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about if you just bought your Tesla, you should do this now. And what I mean by doing this now is you should refinance your Tesla. If you paid a higher rate, if you use Tesla financing at 5.44%, I'm going to give you the exact instructions to refinance your Tesla and get a lower rate on your Tesla so that you can save your money. Someone just asked this comment or asked this question in the chat. So this is a perfect segue into that. This should be a quick video. This goes along great with our video yesterday where I gave you all the credit unions that have, well, not all, I gave you 3 or 4 credit unions that have really good rates. And so if you're on the cusp of buying a Tesla, or if you've just bought a Tesla, or even if you're locked to a time locked, like if Tesla tells you next week that you have to buy your Tesla, no ifs and buts or whats, sometimes you just have to use Tesla financing because they're quicker for approval. And if you do that, then you have to refinance at another credit union to get that lower rate. So I'm going to give you the steps to do that. So if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, but more on that later. And so let's take a look at this. So this is the reason why. So if you need to use Tesla financing, that's perfectly okay, because sometimes Tesla will force you into making you take delivery of a Tesla. Like you just, on some of these credit unions, some of them are fast, most of them are slow, but either way, at the end of the day, you can't like instantly get financing like you can with Tesla financing. Like literally Tesla financing can get you approved with same day, but a credit union, you're kind of, at the whim of their process, like going back and forth, approvals, paperwork, and all that stuff. And so you got to be aware of that. But let's say worst case scenario, you have to use Tesla financing. It's 5.44%. Hopefully you don't keep that long for the loan for that long. But the beautiful thing with financing options or car loans is you're only charged interest as you keep the loan. So it really, as you keep every month that you're paying, you get tacked on interest day by day or week or month or whatever the case may be. So you're not actually they're not charging you this full 5.44% on the full loan and they just load it up onto your loan. That's not how it works at all. And so once you take delivery, usually with Tesla financing, what happens is they usually pair you up with a Wells Fargo, a Chase, or Bank of America. But actually, most recently, they are starting to do Tesla financing deals themselves. So like Tesla Finance LLC, where you'll have the payment and all that stuff within your app and you pay directly. And so if you're going to do refinancing, you're not necessarily rushed to, try and find a rate up front. So this is where I can strongly recommend Tower Federal Credit Union. And this is why. This is the lowest rate so far. It's proven by people that watch the channel. And a lot of people have good feedback, but they are slow. We talked about the Tower Federal Credit Union in yesterday's video, where we're also giving away a Tesla wall charger. Check it out. But the rates right here, you can see it: 2.99 for 60 months, 3.49 for 72 months. And this is great for also refinancing as well. But the caveat here, and this is why it's great for refinancing, is because Tower is slow. They take anywhere from 14 to 20 days. I think last time I heard someone was quoted a 20-day turnaround. That could be even a business turnaround. So, be patient with them. You can call to follow up. I do recommend calling after you apply and all that stuff to check in, and then maybe every other day. Don't annoy them, right? So don't call them every other day or once a week to try and follow up. But you can use these rates for refinancing as well if you need to use Tesla financing. And how to join? Well, glad you asked. Super easy. All you have to do is go to Tower Cares Foundation, donate with the $35. You become immediately eligible, and then apply afterwards as well. There's, of course, a ton of other credit unions that you can also do this with also a bunch of low rates. Check out yesterday's video where we went over 2 or 3 more. Actually, one of them had a 2.5% rate. And if you don't even want to do that, there's a Patreon link down below in the description where you can join my Patreon, where you actually get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the credit unions that I recommend, 6 or 7 of them that all have low rates that are all pretty much easy to join, except one of them where you have to be in a certain area, but it's definitely super easy. But now let's go into like, what's the process of this, right? Like you just bought your car, you use Tesla financing or whatever, and this is the exact process on how to refinance. So the first one is you got to figure out where your current lien holder is. And what that means is what bank is currently financing your Tesla. It could be Bank of America, Chase, or even Tesla financing themselves. And what you have to do is you have to figure out your payoff. So if you bought a Model 3 for $55,000 or a Model Y for $55,000, there's taxes, fees, and all that stuff probably looped into it. So it's going to be some funky number like $56,341 is your payoff. You have to get that data because when you apply for the credit union or the Tower Federal Credit Union, you have to tell them how much your payoff is. Tower has to then take a look at the deal, your income, your credit, all the asset, of course, the Model Y that they're essentially buying, and they have to make sure that you're approved in their system with that. And then once you do that, you're gonna, Tower is going to ask for documents like registration. They're gonna ask for a payoff statement from the other bank, and essentially they tell you exactly what to do after that. But definitely, I can see how this could be a confusing part, but there's really the best part, the beauty of all this is there's no extra interest on this. You're not like paying all that 5.44% interest. You're not paying any of that up front. And there's usually no fee for this either. If there's any fee, maybe it's like a $10, $20 like paperwork fee or whatever, because at the end of the day, this is what Tower wants. They want that loan from you so that they can charge you the 3% interest. They can hopefully get you as an account, a checking holder account, and all that stuff, because that's like customer acquisition to them. So that's why they do this. That's why they offer low rates, because they want more customers to get into their ecosystem so that they can hopefully, get you a home loan. They can get you checkings accounts, savings accounts, credit cards, all the shebang at the end of the day. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's clear as day, or clear as mud, as they like to call it. And also, if you want to check out yesterday's video, we are giving away a wall connector sponsored by Tenet. Check it out. Link down below in the description. I think I put it there. But we're giving a wall connector to celebrate the 10,000 subs. So thank you all of you for supporting and watching in these past 3 months as we've gone on this crazy Tesla roller coaster ride, as I like to call it. But before we get into the comments and some of the questions, because I know there's going to be a bunch of questions on this. This video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down in the description, there's a Patreon link, so check it out. All right, water break. No, they kept the 250 feet. So there's a way to get that back, but I only give it to Patreon members because I don't want that method out there. So but there's a way. I've gotten it back twice. Adelphi was very fast, got approved in a day. There you go. Dropping some knowledge. I love it. I love it. Thanks for the comment. I'm leaning heavily on Adelphi. Yeah, Adelphi's good. Higher rates, of course, but yeah. JC, yo, welcome. Has anyone... Uh-oh, my phone just restarted over here. That's never a good sign, is it? Oh, no. Hopefully it's not power cycling. Has anyone used Gold Coast and found out how long the loan is for 2.949%? Yeah, let me know. I'm actually curious. Hey, Dennis, new Y or used X? I wish I got a new Model Y Performance, actually. All right, but yeah. Oh, that's weird. My phone just I guess it was just, oh no. Oh no, it's charging. Hold on, let me charge this. I've had bad luck with phones recently. Like my iPhone bricked. So let me go ahead and plug this into it because it's on this wireless MagSafe charging. What the? Oh, okay. All right.